Hi, book besties. Welcome to Can I Bring My Book, the podcast where Kat and Amanda talk about books and all things books and all the other book stuff.
What do we talk about?
Books. Hey, Amanda, what have you been reading right now?
Not
Yeah,
a not a
did you
lot.
get
Yeah,
it?
not a lot. Okay, so I'm still reading Credence, Penelope Douglas. And then my audiobook right now is H for Hawk, Helen McDonald. So they made this one into a movie, which I didn't know that they were making this into a movie, and suddenly it's on Canopy, which is it's kind of like a hoopla through the
Oh,
library.
I know what
Yeah.
Canopy is.
And so like that's usually where I go for more like indie stuff or like documentaries. And I opened it the other day and it's there. And I'm like,
Hmm.
oh crap, now I gotta, read the book. So that's what I'm doing. I'm reading the book.
Is the book good?
Yeah.
Okay, it felt like you were obligated to read it, and so that maybe it wasn't good.
No, I up on my shelf, I have the book. It's at the top.
Uh,
Rat. My finger. I can't figure out my finger. It's at the top right there in my bird section. Yeah. So I have the book and I had started the audiobook a while ago, but I wasn't connecting with like the narrator at that time.
okay,
And so then I was like, okay, well, I don't know that I'm gonna have like the time to actually get through the physical book right now, and I need an audiobook, so like let's try it again. And this time it's working.
I'm sorry. Can we rewind back to my bird section?
I like birds.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to explain bird section
The
for me
bird
and the audience.
I got a bird section on my shelf. I've got
So books about birds, books with birds in the title.
it's books about birds, and then I have like a couple of like little like bird figurines.
So
And possibly something that I'm not supposed to have up there too.
so H for Hawk, is this fiction or nonfiction?
It is it's memoir.
About a bird?
Okay, so
I need more. I'm very confused right now.
she is a falconer.
Yep,
Okay, okay.
that's a word I know.
Yep. It's a fun word actually.
Sure.
So she is training and she has her first falcon and she is training and going through that experience. She's an experienced falconer, but this is her first time with her own falcon and she is feeling very inexperienced while also having to deal with the grief of the recent loss of her father.
Oh,
And
that's
yes, yes. And so there's a lot of,
okay. And then follow-up question now.
mhm.
This book is titled what now?
H is for hawk,
And then follow-up question. She just got a falcon?
a goshawk.
Okay, because the book being titled H is for Hawk, and she's gotten a falcon. Really confusing.
She
What do you call a falconer that deals with hawks? A hawker? That's a different word.
It's a different word. It's probably why they don't call them that.
Do they just call them falconer? Yeah. Anyone who keeps any raptor, so falcons, hawks, or eagles,
Is a
would
falconer.
be a falconer.
Hmm.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
And I also have my little bumblebee stuffy.
I don't care about that.
And there's a little, really cute little card that somebody had mailed me. Like, and I liked the cover of it, so I ripped that off and kept it. And that's up there. Yeah.
Those are not the things I want to know about, and you know it. We'll talk later.
Okay. That's what I've been reading.
I love that.
What have you been reading?
So I finished The River Has Roots by Amal El Motar,
Uh-huh.
which was like a little short story, like a modern folk tale about two sisters who use magic. Nope, they use music to create magic to help like trees grow, and then the trees are used to make wands and other stuff. And it was really good. I have started this book a few times, and the beginning is very like flowery and lush, and I was like, I'm not in the mood for that, and so I stopped it a few times, but I pushed through that this time around, and it was well worth it. It was super super good. I really enjoyed it.
Nice.
I did the audiobook for it,
Hmm.
which was nice because like the musical singing parts, the narrator actually like sings. Yeah, so I feel like it adds just a great layer to it. This is one of I think four books in a row that made me cry.
Oh,
So Yeah, we're on a crying streak right now.
Fun.
Yeah. No, not really, but it's fine. And then my other book, right? Oh no, I've got two more books. The Inn at Thistledown Hollow by Devin Yates. This is like a KU book that I started because I needed a filler book.
Mm.
And the intention was to be done with this by the end of April, but that didn't happen. So I'm still reading it. It's reminding me of that one book that we read with the inn and like the inn's like falling apart and the innkeeper's losing his memories. You know which one I'm talking about. I just don't remember the name of that book.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It was cute. So
Yeah.
it's reminding me of that book, but like not as good. Oh, and I just finished reading like The Faraway Inn a week ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of reminding me of that book. House. It has the word house in it, the other book. And so like I have a feeling that I'm not gonna like this one. House of Frank. House of Frank. I need to cough. So it's kind of giving me House of Frank vibes. It's very similar to The Faraway Inn, which I just finished reading and really liked.
Mm-hmm.
And so I like that this is in that same vein,
Yeah.
but I have a feeling like it's not going to be as well done,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong though. We'll find out. I'm only a few chapters in. And then my audiobook right now is still Thinky Thoughts by Gwenna Lathland.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a collection of essays. She's Mama Cusses on like TikTok and Instagram. And this is a collection of essays and she's marketing it as about parenthood. And while I see why she would, I'm actually not the part, like, I think I'm about 50% through, and they're only kind of tangentially about parenthood. Like, it's part memoir, part like advice column, and then all done in like the level of humor that she kind of does everything in. So I am really enjoying that. And it's narrated by her,
Mm-hmm.
which I really love for
Nice.
nonfiction stuff. So that's my roundup right now.
Nice.
Are you gonna tell me about what I should be reading next?
Well,
We're
I
gonna talk
think
about a book first.
yeah, I think first we should talk about the book that we both
Well,
have been
we
reading.
changed the order last week and now I can't remember anything.
Okay. Well, we both read the same book
We did,
this week.
or at least we both said that we did.
I'm pretty sure we both did.
Oh, okay. What book was that, Amanda?
So we both read We Burned So Bright, TJ Klune. Now, how you read ebook?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I did physical. Now, I pretty much know like going into like I love everything that TJ Klune does. I think I know going into anything that he puts out that like I'm gonna love it.
Right.
Yeah. And I did.
I love this one too.
Yeah.
I have read at least one TJ Klune where I was kind of like, okay, it's all right. Like it wasn't my favorite, but I enjoyed it. I don't remember how many stars I gave it.
Puppets?
No, I didn't do puppets. The Bones Beneath My Skin, and I read it, and I know that I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it as much as I've loved some of the other ones.
Okay.
So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there because I did really love this one. This was also in my line of books that made me cry.
Did it make you cry as much as you thought it would?
No,
Okay.
I, from the beginning, knew that it was going to be bad.
Yeah.
Like, sad.
Yeah.
By bad, I mean sad.
Yeah.
Like just going into it, I knew. And I honestly did not cry until very close to the end.
Okay. Okay.
Like I was pretty good.
Yeah.
Up until very close to the end. And then I was like, yeah, this is awful.
Yeah, and for those that have not read this book, this is shorter. This is a shorter book for TJ.
And he said that it's intentionally shorter, like in the acknowledgement, not the, was it the acknowledgements?
Yes, yeah.
He said that he had to make a choice. Did he want to make this a longer book about more characters or a shorter book just about Don and Rodney?
Yeah.
And I think I appreciated the shorter book just about Don and Rodney. And I feel like it's not even fair though to just say that it's just about Don and Rodney though, because you get so many other people's stories through their lens.
Yep.
that,
Yeah.
yeah, I I thought it was well done.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think I want to revisit this world though. Like
No.
I don't want him to decide, oh, I want to tell the story of Pantomime and Juniper now. Like I don't think I want that in my life.
No, and I don't feel like this is I don't feel like he would.
I don't
I
think
don't
so either, but
yeah, like I don't
it's just not something that I want either.
no,
Like,
no. Yeah, like I mean I feel like you and I both kind of agree like going into a TJ book, like we kind of expect like we're gonna cry.
yeah, that seems to be his default.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to write a story that is going to
You're gonna
make
connect
you
on some
feel
level.
emotions,
Yeah.
and they're not going to be happy ones. I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah.
Now, like usually there are elements where you're like, oh yeah, no, that is sweet,
Hmm.
and this had that. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. And I
Um,
mean, and like in Cerulean Sea, like I think I cried or teared up because of like more of like, pulling at like my heartstrings,
right.
you know? In this one, I knew it was going to be like sad.
No, I
And,
say this was just sad.
yeah. And in in chapter 2, I was like I didn't cry, but that was when I was like, "Oh my God, like it's gonna happen and it's gonna happen fast and I'm going to be I feel like it's gonna happen to where I'm gonna be crying like here really soon." That did not happen. That did not happen. It didn't actually happen until we met Amelia.
So before we talk about Amelia, let's give the people a little breakdown, right?
Hmm.
So if you haven't read or you don't know, first off, this is going to contain all of the spoilers in the world.
Yeah, and I feel like we should also put a little disclaimer here. Like this book
Yeah.
does deal with some heavy subject matter.
Yes.
There's a lot of, it deals with grief and it deals with suicide. So,
Yes. And
like,
loss of life in general.
yes,
So
yes,
if those are things you're not comfortable with, then this is not the episode for you, nor the book for you.
yeah,
So the premise of this book is it is the end of the world. The world is getting sucked into a black hole. It is imminent. There's nothing that anybody can do to stop it. And it is happening fast. I think at the beginning of the book, the original timeline is we have a month, but then that like quickly begins to deteriorate.
yeah.
I
Like
feel
first
like,
Jupiter like goes,
yeah, like
yeah,
things pretty much go to shit pretty quickly.
yeah,
And you have two characters, two elderly gentlemen characters, Rodney and Don, who have been married for like 40 years, I
yep,
think it is. They're in their 70s.
hmm,
And they are going on a road trip from Maine to Washington State to handle some business. And you don't know what the business is. It's just something that they have to do. And
it's
then,
important.
right, it's important. And then as the story unfolds, you get more and more information. And you are heavily led to believe that they are going to Washington to see their son.
You're led to believe it is something to do with their son.
Oh no, I feel like at some point like they say like, we're going to see him like
Hmm.
early in, and then and then as the story progresses, you're like, wait a minute, that's the past tense. Wait a minute. They keep using the past tense.
Hmm.
And so you, as the story progresses, realize, right, like, okay, we're not going to visit son. We're going to go do something
Yeah,
for our son who is no longer alive.
yeah.
So along the way, they run into a whole bunch of people, including Amelia. But before we get to Amelia, I feel like we try and go in order. And the first people they encounter are this creepy ass family. And I don't remember their names
See, and
because they were just creepy and
yeah,
they were very unsettling.
Megan and
Was
John,
it the wife? I don't know. And then they had two little kids. And then you find out that she's
Lauren.
pregnant.
I'm making this up,
They don't
but
need
yes,
names. They don't need names, guys. It's
yes,
okay.
yes.
They like
Family of four and a half.
they pull over because they get a flat tire. Ron and Don. Nope.
Yes.
Don and Rodney. Ron and Rodney sounds bad. Don and Rodney pull over because they have a flat tire.
Yep.
They change the flat tire. That's already been handled.
Hmm.
But then this family pulls up behind them to like, hey, how's it going? And they're like, oh, we're good. We don't need any help. But then like the family somehow convinces them to have like lunch with them. First off, why? Why are you eating lunch with these strangers? But I guess it's the end of the world. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So
You gotta
they go and
eat
they have lunch, but like the
at a rest stop.
family, yeah, the family gives like creepy vibes. Like something is wrong.
Hmm.
And you find out that mom and dad haven't told the kids that it's the end of the world. They're just like on vacation, having fun. And then as the conversation progresses, you find out that mom is pregnant. And then as the conversation further progresses, mom flips out, by the way. Like she like loses her shit.
Away from
Eh,
everyone, like away from the
from
family.
away from the family. Don is there,
Hmm.
unfortunately for Don, and he tries to talk to her and reason with her, and she's fine with him in the moment.
Hmm.
But then when she gets back to the table, she like heavily implies that he did something like untoward to her,
Yeah.
and he's like, nope.
Yeah.
But then like she doesn't do anything about it. She uses that as an excuse to get the fuck out,
Yeah.
right? Like her and the family.
Yeah.
And then right as Dawn is dealing with the wife, Rodney's talking to husband, and he's talking about how he's a vet and he has like this fail safe so that like they'll, if push comes to shove, they'll just kill the family.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna go on. And then they like kind of creepy invite them to join them in like Minnesota,
Hmm.
where somebody has like a bunker
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we're good.
Yeah.
You and your wackadoos can. So that's like the first encounter with other people that we get.
And they're going to Minnesota where they think it is like far enough like north
Yeah,
where they're
that's
going
their
to be
logic.
safe.
And Don and Rodney are like, that's not how black holes work.
Yeah.
Nothing is safe. Don't waste your time. But they don't say that. They're like, cool, you do you.
Hmm.
We're gonna do us.
Hmm.
So that's our first encounter with other people. And so at that point, I'm like, oh man, is this all gonna be like weird ass people? And
See,
then
and like,
our
okay, so like, and you gotta take a step back. Like the world is legit ending.
correct.
Like you don't know what you're gonna do. Like if I have kids, am I telling them, hey, you're gonna die in a few days?
Well, the son already kind of knew.
Yeah.
And so I feel like the problem with not telling your kids the truth is when they find out from someone else, then you just look like the person who didn't tell your kids the truth. And when you're on the road eating lunch with random strangers, you have no control of what those random strangers are going to say to your kids. So I think you have to think, who would you rather your children hear it from, right? You have to control the situation. You can't just hope that, I don't know. I feel like I would tell them.
Yeah.
I
I don't
would
know.
I would I would find a way to control that narrative.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know.
after the crazy family, who do we get, Amanda? We get the
That
hippies.
we get the hippies and like the yeah, like the hippies, like that's so okay, so like you gotta think like the world is ending. What are you gonna do? Like you
Yep.
have days left with your time to live.
Yep.
What are you doing with your time?
Smoking weed and hanging out at a bonfire.
Yeah.
Obviously. That's what
Yeah.
the hippies are doing.
Yeah.
And so you get, did not mention Don and Rodney's personalities at all. Rodney is like your stereotypical crotchety old man.
Carl Fredrickson is who I picture,
He has no patience
but
for
taller.
anyone, no patience for anyone. He is very like utilitarian, like, we're getting to Washington.
Yeah.
I'm driving.
10
Sit down and look
and
pretty.
10 and 2.
Right. And then Dawn is more of like the social butterfly.
Yeah.
The like, okay, I'm here to make friends. I'm here to be nice and sweet and friendly to everyone. And he knows that Rodney is crotchety.
Yes.
And so he tries to buffer as much as he can,
Yeah.
but there's only so much buffering that he can do, right? And they're very much in love and they very much understand each other's dynamic, and it's adorable.
Yes.
And then they meet Pantomime and Juniper. Yes, you heard that right, Pantomime, which Rodney fucking hates.
And is very vocal about
Yeah,
that.
there is no pretending that he loves them. So anyway, Pantomime and Juniper give Rodney and Dawn a edible, and very quickly, I mean, like, this little scene ends with Rodney marrying Pantomime and Juniper, and I'm purposely saying it wrong because he also said it wrong. And then Don was like, that's illegal. You're already married to me. You can't marry them too. And he's like, no, I'm not marrying them. I'm marrying them. But he basically officiated their wedding, which Don was like, you can't officiate a wedding either because you're not an officiant. And he's like, it's the end of the world. I can do what I want. So anyway, that was a really fun, cute scene. And it kind of restored my faith in humanity, right? They were after the unsettling family pantomime Juniper and the other hippies were a nice little happy moment, I think. Amanda's not listening to me at all. She's looking at her phone.
I am looking up my notes because I wanted to add something to what you were just saying.
It's too late. I've already said what I was saying. I'm about to move on to the next thing.
Oh my God. I think I have 2
Guys.
points. Okay, so one, when you were talking about the edibles. So
Yes.
when John and Rodney like first got out of the RV to like at the bonfire where
Yeah.
Pantomime and Juniper and all of like the hippies were, Pantomime like first puts like a flower crown on John,
Yeah.
and I think she like goes like turns to like Rodney and he's like absolutely not.
Yes. Like she knows not to put one on him.
Yeah, yeah,
Like he gave the no, don't
yeah,
even try.
yeah. And then, like they, like a little bit later, like they, have taken the edible, and then like an hour later, like Rodney's got a flower crown on, and I just loved that line.
Yeah.
So I saved a section from the book. We're animals, all of us. Take away the sense of societal normalcy, and everyone turns at least a little bit feral. Did you? Dawn asked. Can't turn into something I already was, she shrugged. I've accepted who and what I am. It took me a long time, and now, with everything, I might as well be the real me while I still have the chance. Why does it take the end of the world to be you? Why does it take the end of the world to be you?
Yeah.
I thought that was like really something. Like, why does it take the end of the world to to finally embrace like the real you,
Yeah.
you know?
Because you no longer fear what other people think, is my guess.
Yeah. Which is probably what got, never mind. That's a little bit later, so we'll get there when we get there.
We're at Amelia.
Yeah.
So they leave the bonfire, they're driving, and they run into a girl laying in the middle of the road.
No, 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 no. First, we get to what I'm gonna call Redneck Road. We get to like the shootout?
I thought the shootout was after Amelia.
I thought it was before, because isn't that like why they like get off the road?
You could be right. I have the shootout after Amelia though, but yeah, it's fine. If it's before, I don't remember. I know that they happen close to each other. But you can talk about the shootout first. It's fine.
I don't remember exactly, but I thought that it was. I thought that that's why they got off the road.
Yeah, so they're on the highway
Yes.
and it's standstill traffic.
Yes.
No one's moving. Nothing's happening. And they're trying, they're looking at their map, trying to see if there's another way out. There's nothing. And then a truck. Oh, Rodney's not in the car. He's up ahead talking to people to see what's going on. And then a truck to the left of the RV starts ramming into the stopped car in front of him.
His patience is worn thin, and he's, yeah.
And apparently that's the solution.
Yep.
Now, the owner of the car is not in the car. He's up talking to Rodney with the other people. And he immediately pulls out a gun.
Yep.
And he's like, what the fuck? That's my car.
Yep.
And he opens fire.
Yep.
And shoots multiple bullets.
Yep. And at first, his aim is not great.
But then he gets closer and he kills the man in the truck.
Yeah.
And Rodney's fight or flight kicks in.
Yeah.
And he gets the fuck out of there.
Well, I mean, first Rodney is like back in the RV. Like this is like he doesn't actually kill the guy until they've like taken off.
Yeah. Like as they're trying to leave.
Yeah, like that's when they're like looking in like the mirror.
Yeah.
Or like yeah.
And Don is like, we have to do something. We need to go back.
He's like,
and
no,
Rodney's like, no, you're not. I'm not putting you in danger. You're right. Yeah. It was before Amelia. And then they're like, no. He's like, I'm not putting you in danger like that ever again. We're going.
Yeah.
And so as they're on this little back road, they run into like a girl who's just laying in the road. They think that she is dead because she's just laying in the road. But as they get closer, she like stands up and she's awake, and they
No, and it was like creepy. Like she's like they like have to like slam on like their brakes because like all of a sudden, girl in the road, middle of
yep,
the road, and then like I think was it Dawn was like getting ready to get out of the car, and then Rodney's like, wait, it could be a trap, which like legit, it
correct.
could be a trap. You
Well,
don't
and
know.
that's my brain was like, it is a trap. Like the
Yeah,
whole time, my brain is like,
yeah. Because I mean,
everything about this is fishy.
yeah, like end of the world. I mean, you have the hippies that just want to dance and do drugs and whatever, and then you have the people that are, free for all, have no idea what they want to do. And so,
Yeah. I maybe it's because I've watched one too many like purge movies,
oh
but
yeah, yeah.
like in
But
my brain.
yeah, so like they're just like stay like sitting there like watching, and then all of a sudden she just like bolts up and like turns and like looks at them, and
Yeah.
like they just like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And they're like, okay, well, young girl, let's find
she's
out what's going
alive.
on. And so they both get out of the car this time because Dawn is like hell, I'm gonna stay in the car again.
Mhm.
And they talk to her, and she basically says, I just want to go home. And they're like, all right, well, I guess we're taking this girl home.
Yep.
And they load her up into the RV in the front seat.
And when she said that, like I'm thinking, okay, like home is a state away or states away.
Yes, because my brain is like, all right, maybe she was kidnapped and dumped at this spot. Like I'm like, this is weird. But she no, home's right
And
up the
she has a
road.
black eye too.
Yes, she does have a black eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but she's like, no, home's right up the road.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn tries to offer her a change of clothes,
Because she's
wet
wet
because it's
because
been
it's,
raining.
yes.
And she says, no, this is my dress. I made
Which
it
is also
myself.
why they almost hit her because of like low visibility.
Hmm.
Yes.
And she's like, no, I'm not doing it. And
I
then so
made
she
I made
doesn't.
this dress. It took me 3 months. Yeah.
And so then they are like, all right, cool. You can stay in your wet clothes, I guess.
Yep. Yep.
And then they start driving towards her home, which turns out to be a ranch. And she's talking about all of the ranch stuff.
Yep.
And
And
then,
she is looking. So Dawn puts her in the front seat,
and he's
and
behind her.
she's just looking straight ahead,
She doesn't look at any of them. And I'm
and she starts
picturing a
talking.
monotone voice the
Oh
whole time.
yes. I'm
Like this
I'm
is
picturing like a horror movie
there's
tone.
no
Yeah.
emotion.
Yeah.
And she starts talking
Mm-hmm.
about a boy
Mm-hmm.
whose family came to the ranch
Yep.
to ride horses at the end of the world. And her and the boy develop feelings, right? And they exchange numbers at the end of their little thing. And he at first is like super diligent, sending her messages, and they're talking, they're communicating, and it's really sweet. And it's like her first crush. And then he disappears. He ghosts her, she thinks. And so for weeks and weeks, she just thinks this boy stopped talking to me, and she's like heartbroken. And then her parent, one of them, is like, oh honey, here this he didn't just stop talking to you. Apparently he died. His family got into an accident and they died. And she starts to blame herself for the accident.
Yeah.
Maybe if he hadn't been on his phone, he would have been paying attention to the road and he would have seen blah blah, like just, unreasonable things.
Yeah.
And her mom says, "No, honey, it was quick. He didn't suffer." And this is crucial. The It was quick. He didn't suffer. Because then in her brain, that's the thing that she wants now. She doesn't want the
The
people to
people
suffer.
that you love, you don't want to suffer.
And it's the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know what the end of the world is going to bring.
Yep.
And on the ranch, there are her parents and 8 farmhands who stayed,
Plus a
and
family that has just arrived.
plus a family that just arrives.
Mm-hmm.
And she decides that she doesn't want any of them to suffer anymore.
And keep in mind, it's a black hole, but also the moon is going to like
And
crash.
this is before the moon. This is before even Jupiter's been sucked up.
Yes, but
Actually, and this might have been before Jupiter, because by the time Don and Rodney get there, she's already killed.
no, I know, but they're expecting like the moon to explode or something, and it to not
Yes.
be a pleasant way to go.
Yes. And so there's a lot of unknown
Yes.
to the situation.
Yes.
And so she's decided that she's going to take matters into her own hands, and she is going to kill everyone on the farm.
Yep.
And she knows how to shoot because she's a farm girl, right? Like
Yep.
that is part of her everyday life.
Mhm.
And so she calls each farm, is it farmhands first and then the parents, or the parents first?
Farmhands.
She calls them each individually into the barn and shoots them.
Yep.
And then like covers them in sawdust so the blood doesn't get everywhere. And then she just basically she calls everyone into the barn one by one and kills them. And then the family arrives.
Well, then
They
she
were
tells her parents what she's done so that they know, like, like I didn't want them to suffer.
correct. And then she kills her parents in the house.
Yep.
And then the guests come,
Yep.
the other family who has a reservation. And she is playing with the little boy and tells him to come play with her in the barn. And she kills him first.
Mm-hmm.
He obviously screams, which gets the dad to come and respond. And she kills him. And then it is the wife who puts up a fight.
Yep.
And gives her the black eye.
Yep.
But eventually she kills her too. And she's telling this all to
But
Don and Rodney
it
in the
took her
car.
2 or 3 bullets to take care of the wife.
And now she has 2 bullets left.
Yep.
And she calls the police to tell them what she did. And the police is crying.
The cop that answers is crying.
Already, before she even says what she did, he's already
Yep.
crying.
Yep.
And they do nothing because
and she tells him, and doesn't
do?
he like laugh or something? He's like,
yeah, there's nothing.
What am I gonna do? I don't care.
So no help from them.
Yeah.
And that's when she started walking.
Yep.
And ended up in the middle of the road. I don't think she was intending
got
to
tired.
find. She wasn't intending to find anyone.
She
It was
laid down
unintentional.
because she got tired.
She just laid down. But they run into her. And so when they're dropping her off, she goes, I can help you too. Come with me to the barn. And they're like, oh, hell no. We've got stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
We have business to take care of. No, thank you. And she's like, but what am I supposed to do? And so like they eventually convince her to get the fuck out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
And go back in the house and try and call the police again. And then they leave.
Yeah. Well, and she's sitting there with the gun in her lap, and Rodney,
yes, because she has the gun with her. I forgot that part.
Yeah. And Rodney is like, like she could just grab it at any moment.
Correct.
And
so
they're
Rodney, on edge at this point.
Rodney is very good at how he talks to her,
which gets explained.
Mm-hmm.
Rodney has experience.
Yes.
Dealing with youth.
Yes.
That, right? Like that
Mm-hmm.
gets later explained.
Yes.
I feel.
Yes. Next is
Amy and Becca.
Yep.
Amy and Becca, the lesbians.
The lesbians, yes. Who I feel like are kind of like hippie-ish.
Yes. So when we were talking about the hippies, in my brain, I'm like, oh, well, Amy and Becca are just like the hippies part 2, except for they're
Amy
lesbians.
is also, and Amy is also like, escaped from religious upbringing,
Correct. And I feel like because they have this commonality with Don and Rodney,
Mm-hmm.
this turns more into a conversation about the struggles that Don and Rodney went through as a gay couple in the 80s, 90s.
Yep.
So this is not like the happy lovey-dovey situation with Pantomime and Juniper.
Mm-hmm.
This is more of we're getting a chance to tell our history and our story to the younger generation that's going to appreciate it and understand it, and our story is going to resonate with them. But this was also one of those like shinier humanity moments. Like, okay, this is we're looking at the good in people again moment, which I thought was nice.
Mm-hmm.
But and it felt like that was the pattern all along, right? Like I'm going to show you the bad, and then I'm going to show you the good, and we're going to do a lot of these ups and downs. Mm-hmm. So Amy and Becca, they go skinny dipping with Amy and Becca.
Yep.
And then they're on their way again.
Yep. And then the RV breaks down.
Well, gravity starts to do weird shit.
Gravity does start to do some weird shit.
And in the acknowledgement, TJ admits that he wanted the gravity to do more weird shit, and his editor was like, no.
And so were the beta readers.
Too much weird shit, rein it in. Anyway, so the gravity starts to do weird things. They run into a ball of lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Is it called a lightning ball?
Lightning ball, yeah.
And I had to Google if that was a real thing, and apparently it is.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to Google it, but apparently it's a real thing.
Okay.
And so they pull over
mm-hmm.
to look at the lightning ball.
Mm-hmm.
And then the RV is like, no, fuck you, I'm not driving anymore.
Yep.
And then Jerry pulls up.
And
I forgot the
Dax
dog's
or Nax? Dax?
Nax sounds good.
Nax.
I forgot the dog's name.
German Shepherd.
Yep.
Yep.
And Jerry's like,
I live down the road about
I
half a
saw your
mile. I saw
lights,
your lights.
came to check on you.
Yep.
And Jerry kind of admits to being kind of a recluse. Like,
Yep.
I don't want to be around people.
Yep.
That's why I live out here.
Mm-hmm.
I got this dog and I'm doing pretty good.
Yep. Yep.
And then
I know how to do some things with cars, so let me, I can take a look.
let me take a look. And she's like, no, your car's fucked.
Yeah.
But I can drive you back to my place.
Yeah. Or no, then she's, like, I'm sorry. And then she's like heading back to her truck. And then she's like, oh, like the dog has an idea.
Yeah. And the idea is come check out some shit
let
at
me
my
show you
place.
something and then you can have the truck.
And
they're like, what?
Before this happens, you get Don and Rodney's backstory. You get all right, this is why we're going to Washington State. And you get this whole story about their son who has ODD as a child that has, in his adulthood, developed into schizophrenia.
Yeah.
And he is unmedicated and unregulated, no matter what they tried. Like it wasn't that they did not support him. They tried. Yep. They tried everything that they could. Yep. And he was not receptive. And he turned to drugs. Yep. I'm assuming as a way to try and regulate, right? Yeah. Because he knew that he was seeing things that weren't there and hearing things that weren't there. Yeah. And so you get that whole backstory. And it is absolutely heart-wrenching. Yeah. Just like everything, like, every time he comes back. Yeah. And they try again. And the support that they try to give him and how Don feels like he's failed somehow and Rodney feels like he's failed somehow. And the only thing that they want to do now is spread his ashes to all of the places that he loved. And they've got one vial of ash left. And they want to take it to a fire tower that they camped out in once in Washington State. And they put it off. They'd been putting this off. All of the other ashes had been spread years ago. Yeah. Because the son died before any of the black hole stuff happened. He's been dead. Yeah.
But by doing this last one, like
it felt permanent.
Yeah, like now he's gone. And
yeah.
So, like that's why they've been putting it off.
And so Jerry asks them multiple times, like, what's your business in Washington State, right? And in the very end, Don says, absolution is our reason. And she's like, okay, good luck with that, right? But before any of that, she shows them the weird shit at her, which is all of the animals running in a circle and staring at the moon. Because the animals don't get news reports, guys. And even if they did, they wouldn't understand them. And so they know something's up. And they're reacting to that thing. And their way of reacting is to kind of run around and be weird. And so she shows them, and then she packs them up in her truck, and she weighs the truck down with 4 cinder blocks because gravity's acting weird. Then sends them on their merry way, right?
Yep. Yep.
And they feel bad. They're like, we don't want to leave you without your truck. And she's like, no, you're good.
I don't need it. What am I going to need it for?
I'm not going anywhere. Yeah. This is where I want to be.
Yep.
And so then they drive and they make it to Washington. Yeah. And they barely get to do their thing.
They like,
and then
they barely make it. Like they don't like driving at night, and they drive through the night.
Well, and is it nighttime anymore? Because the moon's gone.
It's
like moon's gone, and they said the sky looks weird. Like it's
like the sky is lit enough to where
there's weird stuff going on. So anyway, that's basically the end. We've just walked you through this entire story. You're welcome. You should still read it though, because obviously there are nuances to it that we did not include, and it is well worth the read. It's really good. Have your tissues ready though, because you're probably gonna cry, even though we spoiled it thoroughly. You're welcome. Guess what time it is
for new releases. Okay, so first up, we have Enormous Wings by Lori Frankel. This is humorous and political fiction. This is a timely novel about 77-year-old Pepper Mills, who, after moving to a retirement community, unexpectedly becomes pregnant. forcing her to confront issues of bodily autonomy, aging, and reproductive rights amidst public and media scrutiny.
I'm sorry, she's 77.
77. Interesting, right?
I hate her name. Pepper Mills,
Uh-huh.
as in like a pepper mill.
Yes.
I hate it.
Okay. Next up, Honey by Amani Thompson. This is a law and crime humor and dark humor. Ursa, Y-R-S-A, I'm saying Ursa, a
Mhm.
bored grad student fed up with the bad men around her, starts killing them and builds a feminist rationale that's as provocative as it is unsettling. Darkly funny and razor edged, it digs into rage, morality, and the stories we tell ourselves to justify the unthinkable. Your face says you don't care about this, but I do.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm back.
Okay.
You
How
lost me.
this how the story goes. Andrew Forrester. This is a small town fiction, small town humorous fiction. A grieving widower whose late wife was a beloved children's fantasy author teams up with a down on her luck MFA dropout to finish the final book in his wife's famous series. As deadlines loom and grief hangs heavy, the unlikely writing partnership becomes a messy, tender path toward healing and a new kind of ending.
That one doesn't fit with your other two.
Okay.
Your other two were like, political feminist lit. And then now you're trying to make me feel warm and fuzzy.
I'm sorry.
Next time I'm going to need you to stick to a theme. Thank you.
Okay. Not quite dead yet. Holly Jackson.
This one fits back into your theme, doesn't
Oh,
it?
okay. Thank you.
Hmm.
This is the first. This is the a young girl's guide to murder,
Oh,
or
yeah. Yeah,
this
yeah.
is so
Good
this
girls.
is good girl. Yes. This is the first like adult because the girls have all been YA. This is the
Mhm.
first adult,
Fiction.
yes, that Holly
Nice.
Jackson is doing. And this is 27 years old, Jet's still waiting for her life to begin. She'll do it later, she always says. She has time. Until one night, she is violently attacked. She has only 7 days to live. As her condition deteriorates, she has only her childhood friend Billy for help. But nevertheless, she's absolutely determined to finally finish something. Jet is going to solve her own murder.
I've decided that Billy's not real.
Okay.
I've never read any Holly Jackson, but I've decided Billy's fake.
Okay.
You're welcome.
This next one is the one that I feel is getting like all of the buzz this week.
I don't want to read it.
Okay. Our Perfect Storm, Carly Fortune. This is contemporary fiction. Lifelong best friends Frankie and George head to paradise for a week that's supposed to be a reset until old wounds, unspoken feelings, and one very loaded wedding weekend force everything to the surface. Romantic, heart-stopping, and messy in the best way. A friendship on the brink story where love might be the thing that saves them or breaks them.
Yeah, I've been seeing this like on all of the romance
Yeah.
lists.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Have you read any Carly Fortune?
Nope.
Okay, neither have I.
I feel like we've done too many romancy ones. I want something different. We've done a lot of literary fiction this year.
Like in this list or
No, just you and I reading together this year.
oh, for like our buddy read?
I feel like
Okay.
we've done a lot of like,
Oh, well, hold on to your socks because I got something for you for this week.
just saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next on the list, Payback, Elizabeth Rose Quinn. This is humor about crime. 7 inmates serve their sentence at a luxury pay-to-stay week in prison for the privileged until they discover their abusive guard dead, trapped together with secrets, status games, and a ticking clock. They're forced to figure out who did it before the weekend getaway turns into a full-blown nightmare. Now, this next one I put on here for you. Rules for the Summer, Megan Quinn. You've read Megan Quinn, right? Okay, never mind. I thought that you have.
I know that Megan Quinn is a person.
Okay.
Does that help?
Sure.
Yeah. No,
So
I've
this
not.
is romantic comedy. A dare says go on a date. A failing candy shop says save me. And suddenly 2 neighbors are stuck in close proximity for the summer, whether they're ready or not. A laugh out loud rom-com with small town summer energy, forced proximity, and the kind of chemistry that turns a one-time thing into a whole situation.
Yeah, no, I've not read any. You've read some Megan Quinn, though.
I have.
Did you read the How My Neighbor Stole Christmas book? Why did I think you read that?
My neighbor stole Christmas. Oh, my neighbor. Maybe.
Or I don't know why. For some reason I feel like you read that one.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe. I'll have to look that up later.
Okay. Anyway, Megan Quinn.
Okay.
Have not read.
The next one, The Author Weekend, Laura Zigman. This is psychology humor. A best-selling mystery author hosts a meticulously planned fan weekend on an island retreat until a rival author crashes the party and the whole thing spirals into ego, envy, betrayal, and a very inconvenient death. A sharp, darkly funny satire of fame, fandom, and the publishing world's gleaming knives.
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 Stop.
The next one, The Daisy Chain Flower Shop by Laurie Gilmore. So this is small town fiction and rom-com. Daisy's flower shop has a reputation for being cursed in love. After too many weddings, she's flowered in divorce. When a newcomer arrives in Dream Harbor, sparks fly in the most inconvenient way, and Daisy has to decide if she's finally ready to risk her heart and her business's curse for something real.
Did these books get better?
Oh, I don't know. I've only read the one.
I've only read the one too, but there's so many of them now. Like, I have to believe that they got better, because if not, why do they still exist? No offense to Laurie Gilmore, but we read the Pumpkin Spice Cafe.
Yeah, but people loved it. Like, just because we didn't.
No, quite a few people didn't though.
But I think quite a few people did.
I think that she is still getting sales because she's got cutesy covers and a cutesy premise. And
I mean,
like,
it's also all in how you market too.
yeah, she's like on Goodreads, it's a 3.36 for Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Like,
Yeah.
it's barely hanging on to a 3.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like at the end of the day, she may not care what it's rated as long as it's selling.
And I guess, yeah, like it I feel like a lot of her everything is marketing right now. Like, or maybe they got better. Actually, okay, so Daisy Chain,
Mm-hmm.
the one that's coming out,
Mm-hmm.
is currently sitting at 4.12 stars.
Whoa.
Now, it only has 300 reviews versus the 588,000 that the other one has.
Wow.
But
Okay.
but
Okay.
I'm not ready to read another one yet.
Well,
I'll let you know if I cave.
that is okay because I'm not going to make you. What I am going to make you read this week, though.
Wow.
Yes. So our buddy read for the week is The Mothman is My Boyfriend, 10 Tales of Cryptid Love and Lust by Michaela Coyle. The genre for this is fun. Fall in love with a secret town and its mysterious inhabitants in 10 charming tales of human cryptid romance from the author of Offbeat Lifestyle Guide, Goblin Mode. If you loved Legends and Lattes and that time I got drunk and yeeted a love potion at a werewolf, get ready to dust off your cryptozoology equipment and put on your cutest outfit because monster lovers, misfits, and anyone who relates to cryptids will never want to leave this mountain town.
Yeah.
Yay.
So just something a little different this week.
Just a little different.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So am I. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah. I doubt that we'll cry.
I'm hoping not to cry. And you'll let me know how this Carly Fortune book is. You're not going to read it?
No. Do I have to?
No. No,
Okay.
you don't have to. I don't plan on reading it. No offense to Carly Fortune. I just don't want to.
I don't want to.
Are you adding any of these books to your TBR?
The Author Weekend Payback. Honey was the one that I was like most like.
Yeah, that one sounds interesting. I might have to add Enormous Wings only because I need to know. I suspect foul play, and I don't know that I'm going to be okay with reading it. So I feel
mean,
like it's going to anger me.
She falls in love at the retirement community.
She has dementia, Amanda. That was when I told you that I wasn't paying attention. It was because I was reading. She has dementia. She does not fall in love. Yeah, I feel like I have to read it, but I also feel like it's going to anger me.
Okay.
And I don't know that I need that in my life. So that is the one where I'm like, and as I'm reading this, you're talking about Honey, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe Pepper Mills needs Honey to come help her.
Yeah.
Because it seems like she might need a a vigilante.
Yeah.
I have some news for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
So the Hugo Awards
Mm-hmm.
announced their finalists,
Mm-hmm.
and then the voting for the winners is going to happen any day now.
Yay!
And so I have a few. I don't want to go through all the categories because that would be silly.
Yeah.
But in case you don't know, the Hugo Awards is like an annual literary award for excellence in science fiction and fantasy. And so I've got three categories. The first one is best novel. And I've read one of the novels on the list, and I thoroughly enjoyed my one. So, but anyway, the first one is A Drop of Corruption by Robert Jackson Bennett. Have you read it? Death of the Author by Nidhi Okafor. Shroud by Adrian Tchaikovsky. I said that name really wrong. The
It's
Everlasting by
close.
Alex E. Harrow.
You've read that one.
I have read that one and I really loved it. So I'm very biased right now. The Incandescent by Emily Tesh and The Raven Scholar by Antonia Hodgson, which I've heard of but I have not read. So that's best novel.
I've not read any of them.
Oh, you got to get on it.
Dang.
Best novella, Automatic Noodle by Anna Lee Newitz, which I did read. Cinder House by Freya Marks. Murder by Memory by Olivia Waite. The River Has Roots by Amal El-Matar, which I did read. The Summer War by Naomi Novak, and What Stalks the Deep by T. Kingfisher, which is a name that I know.
Mhm.
Like, that's a pretty big name, I think.
Yep.
And then the last one is Best Series, and that's Emily Wilde by Heather Fawcett, October Day by Sean McGuire, Old Man's War by John Scalzi, The Chronicles of Orsrith by Catherine Addison, The Craft Wars by Max Gladstone, and White Space by Elizabeth Bear. So I have my favorites for each category. Now, obviously, all of my favorites are very biased because I haven't read all the books.
Uh-huh.
But I am voting for I don't get to vote either, by the way. I'm not part of the society of whatever. My vote is for The Everlasting by Alex E. Harrow because it's fantastic and I think everyone should read it. My best novella, and I had to make a choice here because I read two, is for The River Has Roots by Amal El-Matar. It's beautiful. And my best series is for Emily Wilde because it's the only one I read. But I also do really enjoy the Emily Wilde series. So, and I've read stuff by Max Gladstone, but not this Craft Wars series. Actually, the book that I read by Max Gladstone was also by Amal El-Matar. It was the This Is How You Lose the Time War.
Ah,
So
nice.
I guess maybe his other books are good.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that's all the news I have for this week. I've got no bad news. I decided I only wanted good news.
I like it.
What do you have? Do you have news?
No.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually I do. I mean, it's not news, but did you know that back in the day, books were called blue books?
No, but now I do.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a movie that's called, is it Blue Velvet?
Yeah.
And it's kind of racy, and it's because of that.
Yeah, so like so smart books were called blue books, and
Yeah.
then like adult movies were called blue movies.
Yeah. So, like the movie Blue Velvet, I feel like I remember that as a remnant from our Blockbuster days.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Like that specific movie.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know.
my friend John told me that.
That's exciting. Thank you, John, for this tidbit of information.
Yeah, he may be listening too, so shout out to John.
Thank you, John, for listening.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
I'm done.
Are you excited for Mothman? I bet you are.
I am very excited about Mothman. I told you I put it on hold with Libby. Well, they don't let you put it on hold until it comes out.
Yeah.
But I have it on like the notify me, and I have to set an alarm for midnight so that I can get it first.
Is that when they do it? Is midnight?
That's when I've had my most success. Now I've told you my secrets.
I don't know why I thought it was like 10 a.m.
Forget that I told you anything.
Okay.
I think it auto releases,
You would think that I would know these things.
But have you tried to get a book the day that it dropped?
I mean, I have
Because I've done this for a few books now recently.
I've gotten the in on a very popular book one time, and that was at like 10ish. But that was like a special circumstance apparently.
Yeah, usually it's right around the midnighty times. Like it'll send you another notification. Blah 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 is available. But I think by the time it sends you the notification that blah, blah, blah is available, it's already been available. Because when I waited until that notification and then added, like I was number 12.
Whoa.
Now, I'm hoping that because this episode does not come out until after, that nobody else wants to read this right now. That's my hopes and dreams.
There are no other cryptozoology fans in Hillsborough County.
That's not true at all, though. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on this.
Yeah.
Wish me luck. I'll wish you luck too.
Thank you.
Because you are my enemy. Maybe it'll be on, you know what? Maybe it'll be on Hoopla and this is all for naught. Okay. Well, anyway, we probably should stop this episode. Bye. Oh, wait, we need a closing. Do we not?
Yeah.
Do you just want to end it? Anyway, thank you for listening to Can I Bring My Book, the podcast. This has been lovely, and this is my closing. Cat meowing now, too. She's just once.
Meow.
She's done.